Alright, unlike Marvel Studios themselves, I'm gonna give it at least another week before I start talking about Major Thunderbolts asterisk. I can't tell you what the asterisk means, that's actually really important, spoilers. And since I didn't start this series until the release of She-Hulk Attorney at Law, this is my first real excuse to talk about Yelena Belova. So I'm gonna do that! Yelena is one of those characters who's undergone a dramatic overhaul from the comics. Unlike in the movies, she has no adopted family connections with Natasha, Red Guardian, or Iron Maiden. Yeah, remember Rachel Weisz from the Black Widow movie? That's who her character is in the comics. Crazy, huh? Comics Yelena was still a student of the Red Room and a notorious Black Widow in her own right, but her relationship with Natasha was by and large adversarial, as Yelena was determined to prove herself as the best Black Widow of all time. Natasha pretty consistently remained one step ahead of her though, partly due to not giving a fuck about being the best. Yelena temporarily gave up her life of espionage to become a model after Natasha forced her to live through the plot of Face Off, but she eventually went back to living the spy life. She accepted an offer from Hydra to gain the Super Adaptoid's ability to mimic other people's powers and attack the Avengers, but had the tables turned on her when she tried copying the Sentry and inherited the instability of his darker half, the Void, as well. Then she died, a few different times I think, before good old multimedia synergy kicked in and gave her a significant character realignment. The Red Room had started cloning some of its greatest operatives to preserve their skills in the event of an untimely death. Actually, that probably explains some of Yelena's other deaths. Until Natasha, herself a clone at this point, teamed up with several of Yelena's clones to put a stop to it. After all was said and done, Natasha had a psychic implant the last of the clones with Yelena's memories. And with that, Yelena decided to try and be a hero of a sort, going by White Widow and even coming to Natasha's rescue when she was undergoing a stint of brainwashing. Oh hey! She was even part of the 2024 run of Thunderbolts, put together by... would you look at that, it's Bucky. And Red Guardian. And US Agent. And Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. You know, maybe I was wrong when I said that Red Hulk's Thunderbolts were the closest to the movie lineup. But also this run would have been made while the movie was in production, so I don't really think this counts. Anyways, now that she's been fully heroified with her own identity in the comics, I wouldn't be surprised to see Yelena take up the White Widow identity in the MCU. I mean, heck, she's really the only member of the movie Thunderbolts who doesn't have her own unique identity, so... I'm not saying they need to fix that, but... I mean, the opportunity is right there.